It's that time again. Sony have announced the PlayStation Plus Essential offerings for the month of October 2023. Dropping on October 3rd, this will be the first month since the price hike which promised high quality games. I'll let you decide if that's true. Please throw me a like to support this series. Thank you very much. Let's do this. It's soon to be Halloween season and a horror game is needed. This is the Callisto Protocol, the spiritual successor to the Dead Space series. The premise revolves around a prison moon in which a mysterious virus has overrun the inmates. Of course, we play as the only innocent person there and must get out ASAP and figure out what happened on the way to the exit. The story is about 8 to 10 hours in length and extremely linear, yet you'll never feel at ease as jump scares are everywhere. Any vent could conceal one of those monsters, any locker could have this world's version of a headcrab. The feeling of never being safe is something Callisto Protocol does very well. The shooting mechanics are as visceral as those in the Dead Space games, with telekinesis and other explosive and gruesome ways to take down the Horde. Something weird to note about the melee combat though, we must wait to dodge attacks and then swing back twice as hard, and this is done by swinging your thumbsticks to evade. It's kind of like a boxing game. Once mastered, it's literally impossible to get hit at all, so that's probably why the amount of enemies in the late game ramps up to blindside you. The average review score is 69 out of 100, with the major drawback being the repetitive nature of the game, walking down corridors waiting for something to jump out. The next game is all about agriculture, yet another farming simulator game, this time Farming Simulator 2022. Despite being the most niche game series imaginable, it can't be denied it's oddly pleasing ploughing a giant field to perfection. With over 400 engineering juggernauts to wheel, and online multiplayer if you want to plough with a friend, or maybe start a face-off to see which is the toughest tractor in history. But seriously now, the management side of proceedings is paramount as the weather and the months of the year continually change and progress, unlike the older games, which made harvesting season all year round. This time, your planning really does matter. Another introduction is the production cycle, allowing the player to oversee the complete lifespan of a product, such as harvesting wheat all the way through to producing the bread. Reviews for Farming Simulator 2022 say this is a 75 out of 100 game. And lastly, we have Weird West Definitive Edition, an action role-playing game set in an alternative Western scenario filled with supernatural elements, featuring 5 wildly different stories following people like a pig man who has a human brain but their body is stitched together with pig parts. Yeah, it's weird. The main draw here is the sandbox world we live in. The stealth and action options are plentiful, and almost all events in the game are totally randomized, meaning replayability is assured. Most reviewers spoke of the compelling story, the frantic combat, and player choice being the positives, and the main issue being some technical problems. But that was 18 months ago, so many of those issues should be fixed by now. And as this is the definitive edition, there are many new additions too, like lots of new weapons and modifications. Running at around 20 hours to complete the main campaign, Weird West looks like a solid game, reviewing at around 7.5 out of 10 on average. So what do you think of the month? You can be totally honest in the comments, I'll be definitely down there seeing what people think. And also there are like 5 free-to-play games dropping in October, so check out this video if you want to know some more. I'm Adam, you're awesome, it's been a pleasure, I'll see you next time.